I'm getting closer to the other end of town. Still about 8 minutes delay, but it's not too bad. Traffic is moving a lot better now. Lots more people than earlier when I was heading out to Davenport Gap. Of course, people do come out in the evening, you know, they're looking for dinner and nightlife, different things to do. I'm sure there's different times of day when certain things are going on. But busy place. I have almost made my way through the downtown street here in Gatlinburg. I have 34 miles until I hit 19 South. I'm still 2 hours and 50 minutes on 112 miles away from home in Blairsville, Georgia. But we're making progress. It's 44 degrees and it's 4:24 p.m. So I'm hoping that I can get through this traffic here to start my way up over 441 towards Newfound Gap. I want to get some video through there because the mountains are gorgeous with the snow. And I want to be able to share that with everybody. Really beautiful. Alright, so almost there. Super excited. Can get my way around and head up over the mountains. Once I come down the other side, after I get to Newfound Gap, that'll bring me down into Cherokee. And that can be busy down there too during the summer especially, but I believe Gatlinburg is much busier all year long. Nervous about people crossing the street there. A lot of the cars block everyone in the crosswalks and it's hard to see. I'm afraid somebody's gonna dart out in front of my car at the last minute here. Alright, we have basically made our way through downtown Gatlinburg. Up here on the left-hand side, this building here with the brick chimney there, or stone chimney, that's the NOC outfitter here in Gatlinburg. We were going to make a stop there today for fuel, but as we came through Franklin, North Carolina, we stopped at one of the outfitters there and he was able to grab the fuel that he needed. Alright, at last, I have made my way out here where I need to be. I'm going to follow this up to the top of the mountain to Newfound Gap and then down the other side and continue my way home. So being 44 degrees down here, it'll be interesting to see what the temperature is by the time I get to Newfound Gap. I know when we were coming up from the Cherokee side, we lost 15 degrees. So being closer to evening now, I'm sure it's gonna drop down again. So I've noticed on both sides here, you know, we've been having the problem with the commercial vehicles trying to come up over the mountain here. On this side, it's got a sign talking about, you know, no commercial vehicles. They give them a turnaround here where they can get back and get around. They have a $5,000 fine if they're caught on this road. And same thing is showing up on the other side. A lot more signs and postings on the Cherokee side than over here, but very, very clear that the commercial vehicles do not belong on this road. They give them ample area to turn around and find another direction to come. And again, the $5,000 fine if they get caught on this road. Going to keep everybody safe out here, and this is not a road that the commercial vehicles need to be driving on. It's very winding and twisting and steep, and just want to make sure everybody's safe out here. All right, just going to continue my way up the mountain. Let's look forward to the beautiful, beautiful snow-covered peaks of the Great Smoky Mountains. I'm excited to share it with everybody. We have a sign up here lit up. It's saying caution, icy conditions, commercial vehicles prohibited. And I believe it was also telling you that Klingman's Dome Road is closed due to snow and ice. So it's not the permanent closure that we have for several months in the winter. Right now it's a temp closure for snow and ice. How long that will last, I don't know. If it'll reopen again before the official closing for the season. It all depends on the weather and what it's like up here. But let's remember, higher elevations. We are looking at colder temperatures always. They will close this road down just for high winds. So that's something else to think about. I always call the line that gives you information about the Smoky Mountain weather and the road closures. All right, 13 more miles until Newfound Gap, 33 miles till Cherokee. Making my way back to Georgia. All right, right now I'm coming into my first open area, coming up out of Gatlinburg. And as you can see up in the distance, I'm going to pull it in a little bit closer. The mountains have snow, and this is just absolutely breathtaking. Off to the left a little bit, it's green, but look at that. How beautiful is that? And we're coming up in the area of the Chimneys. And for me, I think the Chimneys area is by far the most beautiful part of the Smokies out here. I do like Rocky Top and Thunderhead also on the trail, on the Appalachian Trail. And I like Clingman's Dome. But just this whole area right now is breathtaking. Now all these cars that you're seeing, they've been going on ever since I started climbing up the mountain coming out of Gatlinburg. And from down at the bottom where I first start heading up the mountain, we have 13 miles to Newfound Gap. So I don't know if this is going to take me all the way up and over the top of the mountain and down with all this traffic, but that is a lot of cars heading into Gatlinburg right now. And this is the only way to get down in there. So busy place right now. So anyways, I'm going to continue my way. That's where the traffic jam ends. I can't be but probably 3 miles before Newfound Gap. So probably about 10 miles of bumper-to-bumper traffic all the way down the mountain here into Gatlinburg. That's a lot of traffic. So everybody's out for the holiday weekend, taking advantage of the nice weather and seeing the sights. If you're out here hiking, driving, whatever it is, there's a lot of people out here. Let's all just take some extra time and enjoy it and be careful. And we are now 30 degrees as I make my way across 441 in the Great Smoky Mountains National